Hello and welcome back. Some oddness happened as I loaded the save. You can hear there's like some growling slash breathing sounds. That's the dead wolves making that noise. And a couple of more bandits popped out of nowhere and attacked me like right as I loaded the save. So that was one of them. Did I loot him? No, I didn't. Alright. Well, we have what we came for, so let us get back to Solitude. So we can turn this in and have our access to the museum. Get that all set up. And then I think I'll go join the College of Winterhold. Only seems appropriate for this character. Oh, and I did level up, so I need to go ahead and spin that perk too. I'm going to do that now before I forget about it. Okay. This would be nice, except when I'm entering combat I usually don't have to worry about magic. Yeah. If I start running into issues with magic regeneration, I may come back to this. Why does a skill this low require a 90? Nope, don't need that. Could go ahead and take the second rank of that. Need 50 for that. Need 40 for that. That's actually kind of nice. Gives you a little bit of a invulnerability while you assess the situation. That will be nice. As will that. Not taking Vancian. I did consider a Vancian magic playthrough when I first started, but since this is my first mage, I didn't really want to limit myself on that. So definitely going to get the wild shrines, and I would probably never find them on my own, so I'll probably be cheating and looking up a guide on where they are. At least for the destruction one. I may leave the other ones and just find them on my own, but yeah. And eventually I would like to get this one. Intuitive magic lets your novice and apprentice spells be free. They're pretty much free as it is with all the magic reduction that I have, but there are still some that are going to cost a couple of magic points, and taking that will let me do it 100% free even when I'm not in combat and gaining magic back from killing things. So that will be nice. But on to what I'm actually going to put my perk point into. Like I said, I am considering ionized the electrical tree. But, oops. Stay. I'm also considering the fire tree. It's a tough choice. If I go down the ionized path tree, there is a perk at 40. I keep calling it the ionized path tree. It's the shock tree. Called Arc Burn, which will add about 20 points base fire damage against targets that have no fire resistance. And so that would give me basically fire and shock on most targets. And if they had fire resistance, then I wouldn't really be using fire against them anyway. So, I don't know. It's a tough choice. I may have to play around with it. I mean, we get a lot of perks in this, with this uncapper that we're using. So, I may try and do both, or at least, you know, take a few perks in each and then specialize in one fully. Might do that, just like take like the first 2 or 3 perks in it, and then go all in on another one. I also have to consider that at some point I will be becoming a vampire, and a lot of these perks don't affect my vampire spells. So I don't know if going down these paths will make me more powerful than using the vampire blood magic spells, or if I should just, you know, not worry about specializing and focus on the vampire spells when I get them. I mean, that's still a ways away. I'd have to be level 30-ish before we start the Dawn Guard stuff. I'm just spitballing here. Can also go down the illusion line, but I'm going to be enchanting at some point anyway. Go ahead and get started on that. Alright, let's get this museum thing going.
Just the place for this. Thank you. Here's your...
That's a nice bit of change.
Ah, phenomenal. Let me have a look. Ah, yes. Exactly as described. Good work. Here's your pay.
And unfortunately.
Very good. And in excellent condition, it seems. Wonderful. That is very impressive, my friend. You are certainly more than a mere treasure hunter. Which brings me to my next proposal. A person of your caliber who can dedicate themselves to... And you have proven yourself more...
And I think a special arrangement. Perhaps you could bring... You'll be able to access any and all of your collection as you see fit. Excellent. Well, let me give you the 10 Septum tour.
I wish there were a way to skip the 10
This
Septum
building
tour.
was
I've
once
had
called
it like
Magnarian
12
Hall and
times
was
now.
built as a temple dedicated to Talos, the patron god of the Nords. After the White Bull concorded, however, the statue was moved and the temple closed. I came here a few years ago and was able to procure use of the space in the pursuit of establishing this museum. Of course, I have had the building vastly expanded over the last 2 years to accommodate what I hope will become one of the grandest collections of Tanrielic history in the world. This grand atrium I call the Hall of Heroes. It is where a variety of historically significant relics can be displayed. And is quite a striking entrance to the museum, if I do say so myself.
Uh-huh.
Off to the right is the reception hall and staff barracks, as well as the museum office where I do much of my work.
Uh-huh, I'm listening.
To our left, you'll find the central hallway leading to all the other galleries of the museum, which also serves as an arts exhibit.
Speak to me.
Display a variety of art as well as elements representing the more primitive.
I will bear your burdens gladly.
I'll give you your stuff back in just a second. I'm just taking everything so I know I've got everything. And keep the shield. And I'll give you back a bow and a sword. I don't know if I should get him that one. It says it's not as effective over range. And now I think I like him with the scimitar. Oh wait, I forgot to
What
take
is
that other one back.
yours is mine.
Yeah, taking that one back, you can keep the Imperial one.
Okay, let us get back to it.
Hall of Oddities and the Hall of Legends, which showcase a vast array of relics to the Daedra, Dwemer, Fulmer, and ancient Nordic cultures.
That's nice, Orion.
Number of peculiar
I'm still listening.
defies simple classification. At the close end of this hall, the stairwell will lead to the armories in the basement and up to the second floor. There you will find access to the Natural Science Gallery as well as the Dragonborn Hall, where I will commission a variety of displays heralding Indian accomplishments. At the far end of the hallway on both floors, you'll find access to the Grand Library. And here on this floor, the door on the right also connects to the museum office. If you cannot find me in my office, you will almost certainly find me whiling away the hours in the library. Also, you should pick up a copy of the museum guide at the entrance of the museum. We'll let you know the schedule of where I'm working, should you need to find me, and it will offer you an easier way of navigating the museum, as well as keep track of how many displays our museum has.
Uh-huh.
Of course, it may take me a moment to update those accounts, so check the guide again if you feel the numbers seem off.
Sure.
I'm sure I'll eventually account for everything. Any items you find for display, you can either manually place them yourself, or utilize the prep station in my office. And I'll ensure everything you have gets properly displayed if it has an appropriate place. I'm likely to have a variety of tasks for you, but in between, I'm sure you
up,
can help me
Bigfoot?
find a random relic or two I've been researching.
Where's
Feel
the
free to
hand?
look around and come find me if you have any questions. I'm very excited about the prospects of where we are headed.
Me too.
Ah, I'm glad you're here. I've come across a rare discovery indeed. Use it if you wish, or place it on display.
Okay. Ah, there we go. 87 displays. Or new displays 87, total displays 96. So where did the other 9 come from? Okay, I'm still over encumbered then. How much? Not by a whole lot, but okay. I should actually have access to the safe house soon, but I think it has to come through the courier. I don't think I can just talk to Arian to get it. Let's find Arian just to be sure. Oh, and let's go to the library also and put away these books. Since the books don't get sorted by the prep station unless it's a specific display. So slow. I wonder, does... Can't tell if that's affecting my speed or not. If it does, it's not enough to worry about. Did he go to the library?
Do you have a question? Oh yes, I have in fact been researching the location of an artifact of interest. If you have the time, you could investigate it. I'll mark the location on your map. Let me know if you uncover anything.
Sure.
Farewell. How can I help?
Very simple. Have a look at I will commission and build exhibits based.
Okay. That felt like an autosave stutter, but it didn't autosave. Alright. Oh, it's not gonna... Oh, never mind. I'm gonna go ahead and put them in there anyway, but... Okay.
Is this where you plan your adventures?
Yes. Despite the fact I've never been here before. This is where I do it. Slow, painful walk. I know, I'm tired too.
Okay, let us see what we have.
I just realized I could have put this stuff back on him. Throw one on my tab. Sort by weight. Okay. I think he's about out of the room now. I didn't give him any of the stuff I was wearing, did I? If I give him... pouches, does it affect his carry weight? No. Oh well, but he does wear them, so I guess that's something. Am I...
What's next?
Okay, I can move again. That autosave catches me off guard sometimes. Now... I think we should go and have a night's sleep. It is after midnight. Now, since we don't have access to the safe house just yet, I don't think there's anywhere for us to sleep in here. I mean, there's beds over here, but for some reason we just aren't able to use them. I think. Let's go find out. Yep. Somebody owns all of these beds. Now, I do have a ability added by one of the mods to claim a bed, but I don't want to use that. Well, Orion did just give us a nice pile of money, so let's go stay at the incredibly overpriced inn here.
A method to your madness, and your madness is the method and the melody.
Is that so? Someplace else I need to check out, the bookstore. There we go. Oh yeah, I gotta level up again. I may hang on to this perk point.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever. Take a load off and enjoy the atmosphere.
Alright.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this
I
way.
really wish you wouldn't. I'll find it. I think it's upstairs. Probably one of these. Nope, not that one. There we go.
I've never tried winking at a skeever before. I usually just slay them on sight and save the subtle body language for the ladies.
That's nice.
Okay, let us see what we have.
give you... Didn't I have a sweet roll? Or did it take... Did I use it? Guess where I had a sweet roll to give him.
All set?
Let's go ahead. Advance. Nice 8-hour rest should do.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
I just noticed there was a pile of books over here. As far as I'm concerned, they were included in the cost of the room.
Yes. It will be done. Okay, lead the way.
Oh, damn it, I should have waited for him to sit down. Sorry, still getting used to it.
Yes. If you need anything else, just ask.
Alright, let's do it this way then.
How can I help you, my friend? Whatever you say. Ah, this is nice.
Let's have a
Yes, my
conversation.
friend. Yes, I have never been very good though. I enjoy writing songs, but sometimes it is more fun just making up words as I go along.
Okay. I'm gonna have a...
Improvisation keeps the mind sharp and boredom at bay.
I'm gonna have a bit of a conversation with Inigo. I'm gonna mute my mic while I do it so I can drink while he's talking. So that's why I'm being very quiet if you're wondering.
Maybe, but nothing too serious. I would rather save my proper songs for the Bard's College. For now, anyway. Well, I know it is silly, but my songs are special to me. I would rather perform them in a special place. However, if you just want me to improvise something while we are traveling, maybe I can help you out. We will see. Yes, why not? The smells, the sounds, the danger. It suits me very much. It feels alive. After I quit the bandits, I came to Riften looking for a way to make coin. My partner and I found a job or two, but the real bounty was the city itself. Of course you do. You have taste and ambition. Good for thieves, not so good for everyone else. They're usually only a menace if you're rich and stupid. They have my vote, to be honest. Vex turned me away when I tried to join. I tried to impress her by picking her pocket. It was a bad move. Okay. It has many troubles, but it is worth protecting. There is much beauty in this land. Do you like it here? Trouble is your middle name, I bet. Mine is Colin. Thank you. Usually people laugh when they hear it. I haven't decided yet. Yes, Inigo the Brave. I like it. I am worthy of the title. Just hearing you say it makes me want to jump into a dragon's mouth. Okay. No, I fear reincarnation. If I came back as a chicken, I don't know how I would go about ending my life. I could run at a saber cat, I suppose. Me, of course, but a different me. A me who makes better choices and always gets the ladies. What would you come back as? Good social life, warm fur. I see the attraction. I don't really see you as a pack animal, though. You'd be more of a lone wolf, I think. Okay. Fair enough. Okay, but remember, I am not a professional writer. I hope you like it. Inigo the Brave, a tale suitable for any gender and race, at any time. One day, Inigo was walking through his spider farm, minding his own business, when he smelled something was wrong. His nose was the best in the land, so he followed it to a nearby cave, where he found a beautiful woman of unspecified race crying. "What's wrong?" said Inigo. "A smelly troll stole my sister," said the radiant woman. "Can you help me? Please bring her back." Inigo looked into the dark cave, then into the eyes of the woman. "If she's alive, I will save your sister," he said. "Thank you," wept the woman. She kissed him, and he entered the cave, bow in hand. He could smell ugly troll everywhere. He soon came to a fork in the tunnel. A little stream ran to the left, and a patch of glowing moss illuminated the way to the right. Left or right? The stream was cold, but Inigo was hardy, and he liked the splashing noises his feet made. He soon found a dead man clutching a note. What do we do? Inigo bravely reached for the note, but as his hand closed around it, the man came alive. He was a zombie. Think fast. Inigo bravely stabbed the zombie with an arrow and pierced its brain by way of its eye. It shuddered and died. Inigo read the note. "I love you. Meet me in the cave at midnight," said the note. It was a woman's writing. Inigo looked up and saw a troll close by. Inigo was very sneaky, but as he got closer, the troll smelt his delicious aroma and swiped at Inigo with an ugly claw. What do we do? Inigo used his legendary reflexes and dodged the troll. The stupid beast tumbled to the side and fell through a hole in the cave floor. Inigo heard its neck snap below. He chuckled to himself, then looked about. Where do we go? The tunnel grew darker, and Inigo heard himself crunching over dry bones. He smelt blood on the air. Soon he was standing high above a dark cavern. He could hear ugly movement below, and he saw sharp stalactites hanging from the cavern roof. What's the plan? Inigo's arrows hit the stalactites and they crashed to the cave floor below. He heard trolls being squashed and he smiled to himself. When all was quiet, he jumped down among the smelly bodies and had a look about. He heard a woman weeping nearby. What do we do? What's going on here? Said Inigo. The woman replied, I needed to feed my pets. I'm sorry, I know it was wrong. She coughed wetly. I need you to tell my sister something. Come closer. Do we trust her? The woman was crumpled and bleeding. She smelled very ugly. My sister sent you, didn't she? She gasped. Now die! The troll hag suddenly slashed out at Inigo with a glass dagger. What are we going to do? Inigo grabbed the hag's hand, but she was supernaturally fast, and the dagger sliced poor Inigo's arm clean off. He stumbled back. He tried to draw his bow, but he was a hand short, and it fell uselessly to the ground. The woman fell on him, slashing and stabbing. The last thing he heard was the troll hag's manic laughter. We died a bad death. Let's try to keep all our limbs next time.
That's enough of that.
Okay, if you want to hear it again, just let me know.
We'll talk again later.
On my way.
Sorry if you can hear the dog in the background again, and all my food is in the, yeah. I didn't even notice when I went to get his sweet roll. Well, we are in an inn. I didn't even see these potions. Alright, that should at least get us the food. Still hungry? 9 servings, good lord. And yet it made 14. Still hungry. Could have a bit more. Full. Okay. We need something to drink now.
Take a look.
Three servings. Greatly decreases thirst. You know, I have nothing against being a milk drinker.
Remember the winking skeever next time. Footsore.
Wow, that wasn't enough. Sheesh. How thirsty was I? You notice that little holder. Alright, College of Winterhold. Let's go. Sorry.
Carriage, it's the safest. Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Say what you will about the Dark Elves. They did a proper job with Azura's Shrine. You can see it for miles on a clear day.
Yep. Apparently I haven't played in a while. Let's do that.
To the inn for a drink, of course. Where else could I even go in this god's forsaken town?
And what? You think that'll solve all your problems?
Probably not, but it's worth a try.
Cross the bridge at your own... The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall not get... Oh. Most who arrive... This is the College of Winterhold. Perhaps. But what is it you expect to find within? I see. That power certainly exists, I assure you. Wield it faithfully, and few can withstand you. It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question now is, not just anyone is allowed in... A small test, if you will. Excellent. The fear spell has saved the life of many an illusion mage. If you could cast it on the seal here on the ground. No? Well, if you think... Or you can try your luck with one of the court wizards around Scotland. Here you are. Now I'm anxious to see you cast it. The college is now discarded. Well done indeed. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Well, I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle.
I'm curious. Can I dual cast? Yes, I can. Wow, that's a lot faster.
I believe I've made myself rather...
Hi, I'm supposed to talk to you? Yeah, I see you were in the middle of a conversation, but I don't care.
Another new student. I'm surprised at how... Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your... I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin? Wonderful. Please follow me, and don't wander off.
Let's check that road. I'm currently wearing 50% faster, and she gave me novice. Regenerates 50% faster, and destruction spells and enchantments cost 12% less. Well, my current robes and these robes both do absolutely nothing for my magic regeneration, but this has the added bonus of destruction spells costing even less than they do now.
A prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings.
Sorry, I'm getting really close to you because I can barely hear you.
And the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters.
Okay.
Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local norms. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared.
Okay.
Our newest members are housed here in the Hall of Attainment. I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments. Now I'll show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions.
Just do a quick check of the room. Ooh, some nice clothing. Don't mind if I do. It's a good thing for a mage to have, though, but no.
Initially, you'll be learning from Toftir, one of our most esteemed wizards.
I'm telling you, I heard it. Howling. Those werewolf tales are true.
Is likely already addressing the new apprentices. Go on, and if you have any problems, let one of our senior members know.
Welcome, welcome. We were just beginning. Please, stay and listen. So,
Okay, I'm going to listen to this and mute again.
The first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability, as much as not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
What are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do? Is that so?
See, she agrees with us too. Why don't you actually show us something?
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with a demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells? That's what this lesson is for. Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up. Hold still. Excellent work. Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please.
All right. That armor looks pretty good on you, gotta say. Alright, that'll be about the end of this episode. I know there's a way to train your magic skills while you're here. I don't know how to do that, so I'm going to look that up while I prepare for the next episode. Thank you for joining me.